These niggas got me fucked up, yo. Man like that, no gonna slam with me, bitch. I ain't got no Instagram, no social media. I wasn't talking to your bitch, whole fake ass bitch. You disgusting, man. Y'all niggas make me sick. Oh, now I'm in this bitch, yeah. I'm on 5 sticks, yeah. Laying in bed, it's losing when I'm diving in your shit. Yeah, this that slime shit, cause I'm lose your mind quick. Your boy want some more, nigga. She begging on me on the back. Guys, if you're looking for a Gary Palm is breaking out his bracketology right now. I'm gonna do region by region. You see my Towson boys. This is the Midwest region. The disrespect to Houston, man. That 7-10 matchup, nasty. Oh, we got Rutgers as a at large. Gary Palm is breaking out his South region. Ohio State Iona is a pretty good game. Michigan State Creighton, Tennessee Toledo, Providence Chattanooga. Some good games. I still don't see TCU as a tournament team or San Francisco. I think they're both fraudulent. East region, wow, Marquette dropped to an 8 seed. I wonder how close Alabama was to that 4 seed. USC's a 7 seed, but their record isn't as good as Marquette's. I don't see it. That's a dangerous first round matchup because Loyola could upset them. Wisconsin would be on upset alert. They would be. Michigan, I wouldn't be opposed to picking them. South region. Ain't no way UCLA is a 4 seed. I don't see it. Texas is a 4 seed. I don't know. What y'all think about this? I don't know about that. Gary Palm is breaking out his bracketology right now. South region. So Leonard Miller is a. Gary Palm is breaking. Ain't no way. Man, this was a. Ain't no way UCLA is a 4 seed. I don't see it. Texas is a 4 seed.
37 out of 40.
Serious about his practice habits. And some voicing his displeasure. But here's the thing now. They've seen what we've seen. And at some point, I think you've got to make a call. I would say it's a flagrant one. Just putting the hand on somebody's face. You can't do it. That's all. The rules here. The little talk a little bit. A little jaw. I did say Ware brought energy. I didn't mean the woofing energy. Or maybe a double. Dead ball technical, and then if that's what they do, don't claim it may be a dead ball technical and possession error. Remember, Alabama was going to hold on to the basketball based on the out of bounds. The ball hit the official standing on the sideline. Right. And now they're trying to determine exactly what's going to play out here. Those guys are going to shoot something. So two fingers, hold on. I'm a dead ball contact on red number 2, right? So we're going to shoot 2 and get it to the side. Dead ball contact on red number 2, right? We're going to shoot 2 from the top. Dead ball right up out of bounds for Alabama right here. Shoot 2. 2 free throws for Kentucky. The foul call on Darius Montague, sticking his hand up in the face of Ware. And Alabama will have possession when they finally clean this up. John wants to go. Let's go. He's in his face, too. It is taking a long time. It was a long stoppage, and this game had a very good rhythm to it. If you're Alabama, Kentucky, that's a great run. Find some things. You're right. It might be to their advantage. John Calipari, as this thing dragged on, he and Pat Adams were nose to nose. So Vince is going to shoot apparently close to 73%. That's a whole lot of fun. It's a big part of this game, as we both know. He's been had it going a little bit. See, bang. Davison gets it in. Curling on the handoff, and a foul is called. Fans will react. He is so adept at drawing attention. So it's going to be Shackelford going to the free throw line. 76% shooter. And just a little hesitation there. He can shoot it righty, too, as we both know and have heard. He's actually a natural righty. Correct. That's the point. And I've seen him make great passes with the right hand. And his finishes at the rim. He's one of the best in the country with either hand. And he does get to the free throw outside, and then he can't put it on the deck and get to the rim. That's it. It's a race in the backcourt. One of the premier ones in the country. Phil Davis is in there with Punterman. Shackelford was actually recruited by Avery Johnson. And then Nate Oates, when he got the job, had to basically re-recruit and convince him to come from the state of California to the state of Alabama. Turned out to be the right call. And now the Crimson Tide with a 44-32 advantage. Take Pat Adams. Probably a very tough time. He went toe-to-toe, nose-to-nose. I'm surprised that the team was involved on that. And that's a backcourt violation. Kentucky is out of sorts. Would you agree on that? Yeah. Look, we know that things get heated, and as this thing went on and on and on, it was building as both Calipari and Oates. Keep in mind, Oates got ejected for the first time in his career. 8:37 mark on the second half against Mississippi State. I think he was asking John what Jimmy was using. Well, he definitely knows now. Up close and personal. 44-32. Davis, Davidson, step, shot clock winding down. Cumberland lines it up. Rim is out. Rebound up to the outside. Alabama's got it. Nice play. Shackelford short. Pops it up. No, and it wouldn't go down. Nice pass to get it that low. Miles got a pretty good look at it off the window. And look at Quarterly on Sheba. You got to take it. Nice hustle, but then he gets the counter. Gets it. They've got to do more of that. They've got opportunities on those switches to go in deep and punish. And that time they take advantage of that, a big fella. Maybe player of the year. He's got the numbers to back it up. This kid loves the game. Accomplished. That's a wrap. I am to be back with you guys for March Madness. Remember the first time we got together? Good seat, Sam. I used my Capital One Quicksilver card and earned 1.5% cash back. I don't know what that is, but sounds cool. Come on, man. Sorry, I'll never do that again. Promise. Hello, friends. You knew about the Quicksilver card back then? It's called being a visionary, Chuck. Sam, you've always been ahead of the game. If our turkey had a resume, it would say it's 99% fat-free, filler-free, and raised without antibiotics. But our turkey already has his dream job at Jersey Mike's. Premium meat makes a sub above. You are an electric vehicle. Electricity powers your heart. Want to feel your heartbeat faster? Drive an electric car made by a company whose EVs have gone 5 billion miles. For every highway, every driveway, and every speedway. And where the loudest sound is the beat of your electric heart. This is the new Nissan. At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we were created for officers. But as we've evolved with the military, we've grown to serve all who honorably serve, no matter their rank or when they were in. A Marine just out of boot camp, from petty officer through 73, and even his kids and their kids. USAA is made for all who honorably serve and their eligible family members. Are we still exclusive? Absolutely. And that's exactly why you should join. Alone, chicken, onions, peppers, and cheese have potential. Together, they have a purpose, a destiny, and a name. Because grilled to order makes a sub above. Are you ready? TV's #1 new comedy returns. Here we go. What will you be celebrating? Just having fun with my Ghost Bros. Ghosts is back. New Thursday, 9/8 Central on CBS. Survivor 42. The monster is back. It's hungry. It's relentless. And it's coming for you. Catch a Mountain West matchup tonight over on CBS Sports Network. San Diego State looks for a 5th straight win against Fresno State. It's coming your way at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Free throw coming here for Oscar Sheboy. Second foul on Early, Kentucky is in the bonus, 8 points, 4 rebounds for Oscar Sheboy, native of the Republic of the Congo. States from high school, for high school, and eventually became a college All-American. And first played at West Virginia, then came down here, and he's just as big as developed his game totally. Much better on the offensive end. A little freeze jump hook in that lane. And his stroke has gotten better from early in the year. First meeting at 10 points, 15 rebounds, 4 steals, and a block. But Kentucky is down by 10. And he certainly fills up the sheet. No rush. Plays it low right. Davison gives it up. Quinterly. Switch cross. Quinterly. Brings it in. He is good at the rim as well. They're mixing their game up nicely. Locked in on threes early. Now developing a little triple drive. Quinterly also in depth with the left to the right. Looks very comfortable. Toppin is popping. And missed it for 3. Nice touch home. Sheboy working the glass. Stays it. So unselfish at that rim. 26-36. Crimson Tide. Keegan Ellis back in. Davison. Ball fake. Step back. Jay. In and out. Rebound knocked towards the baseline. And Kellen Grady's got it. Might have an issue with his eye. Was it contact maybe? Yeah, it must be. Kellen Grady is asking for some solution. No wonder he shoots so well. Extra corrected lunch. Extra help. If you just had that, Bill, it would have been a completely career. Could have been a contender. Exactly. Kellen Grady from Boston. Excellent feel, experienced, had a number of options in the transfer portal. See, he's coordinated. He can do that. I don't think you could do that. I would require a mirror. Sure. And assistance. You may have spoken too soon. This is where the entire arena is waiting on one contact line. Right. Usually they might be they're going to play. Well, it's got to be uncomfortable. I think it's tough. He's trying to blink himself into a comfort zone. She just like such a nice young guy. There was a fan holding a sign, a young fan, before the game, and he went from the layup line area to go seek him out to take a picture with him. Down 7 rows from the stands. You can learn a little ability from that as he steps up, takes a deep one. Sheboy, no. Battle for the loose ball. It's a tie-up possession arrows for Kentucky as Brooks AT&T at the half. Greg Clark and Seth will recap the current top 16 seeds for this year's NCAA tournament, and they'll get you caught up on all the early scores and highlights. It's coming up on AT&T at the half. Davion Mintz getting the start along with Toppin with the injuries to Ty Washington and Xavier Wheeler. Grady running the point really here, getting a little clock using it. He's taking over. Mintz playing off the ball in the far corner. Nice look from Grady. 46-38. Kentucky looking to get some stops. Just over 2 minutes to play. First half. Crowd is re-energized. The drive. Quinterly. High off the window. Tipped up. Rebound foot 4. Cleared by Bediako. The jumper short from Shackelford.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago.
That's who, Kentucky. Yes,
sir. Is fired up.
That's who.
Fly Eagles fly as they get ready to match up with the Washington football team. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
So it's Mintz back to the free throw line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And early, how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Here's Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now, this defense for the Eagles, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And unable to connect, incomplete. They'll give him
3 now, it's crazy.
Shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Oh, I see you nodding your head along with me, partner, because it's pretty obvious what they were trying to do there on the drag route. With his speed, they're hoping he can turn the corner and maybe take this to the house. But that was excellent work defensively to make sure once he caught it, he wasn't going anywhere.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Flushed out right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing, maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders, who knows what it could be. He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Tannehill. It's a first down and more for Gibson. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Tannehill. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Hurts throw there, taken in by Dorsett. And he's taken down inside the 30.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his...
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goedert, the tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Jonathan Allen able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Here's Tannehill. Got some room at the 30, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brandon Graham just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So one first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on third down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fielded just inside the 20. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
If our team had a resume, it would say it's 99% fast rating, filler rating, and raised without inadvertence.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people Brandon would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Watch this.
Commanders. Reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around. And I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Off play action, Tannehill. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The University of Alabama, where the legends are made. Until Thursday at 8, 7 Central on CBS.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Looking here for Smith downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That's
and that
crazy.
looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
That's
and I'm telling you,
crazy.
nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it...
30% on your auto insurance. Get a quote and start saving. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
Say I love you, Dada.
end zone for a touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Tannehill on first down, sliding out of the pocket. Slings this deep from McLaurin. It's caught inside the 25. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. He's at the 50, 30, 10, and he takes into the end zone.
Oh, just so
Defense gets a
bad.
pick 6 TD. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense, as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will do it for this first half. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Jonathan Allen getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. From the gun, it's Hurts. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. The Eagles send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Let's take it inside his own 40. Good coverage there, an even 50-yard punt. Leads to a return of 5. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Tannehill. Yeah, they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Not much there, only a yard. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. That's out to the flat for Gibson. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On 1st down, Gibson. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Once more, Gibson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Tannehill. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Extra extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go play action with Hurts. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. He did that right there. No fear there in the middle of the field. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away. Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's down. They've got his man complete. And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down. A huge play there for Washington. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly. Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception. Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.